at the venerable Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
They're trying to use these jerseys.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Second and 2. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Where the hell did my zone go from that side?
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy this caliber runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second and 3. This is caught. It's Brown.
Man, King, why are you going to get beat like that?
They work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. Looking to throw.
Oh, bro, that wasn't even to him. I'm glad he caught it, though.
Marquise Brown there to make the grab. And the Eagles are on the board here first in the season opener. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right.
He was supposed to run further to the right.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you,
yeah, I noticed they need to work on that play
because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Call me on the wrong goddamn person.
Case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Woo, catch that, bro.
Interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
I thought that was a perfect throw.
Third and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Oh, I swear you had it.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Damn, it got stuck to the...
Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Good ball, good throw.
He's got a man complete.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes steps away to his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you.
You got Tank on. That little motherfucker.
Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Well, because I play people, like everybody I play go for hit sticks, and I can't.
So from the 17
down,
here's a first and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards.
Touchdown!
Ooh!
Devontae Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 14-0.
I'm sorry, I'm just pouring a drink.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's enough. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes.
Bro, this game, bro. Are you kidding me?
I definitely doesn't like Mahomes right now for some reason.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Elliott good on.
Not only that, your dude came in twice free off the left, and I double teamed him. I slid my line to the left. Nothing happened.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Another fumble.
Looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
I want that instead.
Mahomes going to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Flushed out right. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones.
I knew you were going to play that crosser this time, so I was hoping he'd get open for a first.
When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
On first down, Mahomes. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Flush to his right. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And the Saints are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now Mahomes.
Oh my gosh, the dude brought him over.
Bro, don't run out of that. Why?
That's my fault. I saw the guy there too, and I just threw it high.
21-0 our score after 1. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh.
Of course, Buckner gets through, but he goes the wrong way.
But a nice little gain. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
We talk about setting a tone or beginning a drive. That run was absolutely textbook. I'm telling you, partner, now they're not just thinking about an easy drive. They're thinking about maybe taking it downfield.
Yeah, started at their 2. Now they've got a heavy amount of breathing. And he's free.
Baker, if you can't catch this dude.
Damn it. Why couldn't you just let me get that one?
Because you 5 for 5, bro. Like, I need you to make a mistake here. Yeah.
Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all. And when he catches that, like he didn't even have to break stride, full speed. That's why. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Just not gonna make a mistake this game, huh?
And the Eagles are looking good here in the season
opener. Oh, it's bound to happen.
Able to extend their lead.
Well, I need you to make 3 because I made 1 mistake and I've had 2 fucking fumbles.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, Madden was just
2 fumbles, bro.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it.
Why were you not continuing your route? Why'd you stop? You were about to be open right there and on the right.
For sure. And to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
Ah.
And you played it enough to where I had to throw it high.
I didn't think he was going to do that. That was a good read. You knew what I was doing over there?
As soon as I saw you using it, I knew I had to throw it high.
Has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right.
Alright, well I gotta go for this. You didn't even have man on there, but your dude played the shit out of my fucking halfback. All the way across the field.
Sure wasn't me playing?
Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
You don't stop.
Buying time to his left. That's to his running back.
That is what it is.
Break away. They stop him a few yards shy. A surprising.
At least you beat me here, and I'll beat you in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's always how it happens.
And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And inside the 20 before
and you got like a 97 speed fucking halfback too.
Now here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, he's pretty fast.
Now back to throw.
This dumbass wide receiver.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Are you double teaming?
I am not doing no O-line.
That run didn't get
what
very
the
far,
fuck?
and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try again.
Oh, this big man looked you in your eyes. And was like, nah, he good.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
The fuck?
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. It's their corner.
Just can't stop you, dude.
With now 3 Week 1
It'd be like that, man.
And the Eagles are able to add on.
It's like
to
they
their
did put the momentum
lead.
shit in here secretly.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Mahomes now on 1st down. Forced out to his left.
Block.
Give him a couple on the screen.
Really not gonna block.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Dude, just block somebody. He's only sending 3 people, dude.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Bro, I messed up so much coverage on that.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Ooh, good ball.
And he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 7 yards to pick up there.
Oh, I didn't go out of bounds.
First half of football.
That's where you at.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Dancing to his left. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
That's a good shuffle.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh my God, that guy cut on the ball so quick. He was running backwards.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen
Oh my God.
game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance.
That dude literally was running straight backwards as my guy was going to the sideline and still fucking played it.
4 times, and how that correlates to winning or losing, I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Pick the ball!
Bro, he threw that shit so short and shallow.
He couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
Oh my God, you could have just walked away with that shit.
Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Taken from just outside the 30.
I was hoping they would block.
Good return there,
Cutting
17
back.
yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Steps away to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I thought you were going to go to the
The
other
Saints
side.
going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right.
Oh, low ball that. Throw it to the deep zone and you fucking got it. Or like, throw it over him and you got a touchdown.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue.
I can't believe I have not scored.
We are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair
Yeah, I don't
catch
know
is
what it
signaled
is.
for and taken.
Sometimes it's... can't explain it. Not with bullshit.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
No.
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done.
What the fuck's your linebacker got to be able to play that?
Lurker.
Of course he does.
But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here.
Because there's no reason a linebacker should be jumping for that. Unless he has lurker.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And shedding through the tackle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. handoff here to his running back.
Of course he's tired, so he can't run his full. But it was a touchdown if he is good.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan. There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Get in there, bro.
Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Jones. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football. Just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there. Ends up getting spilled for a loss.
Let's go, defense.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
Where's the blocks?
Incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
Well, when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
Right there in the middle, 55. Attack, attack. Check 55 to the right. Check 55 to the right. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Back 55, back 55. Right there.
Mahomes now to throw.
I just fucking threw another pick because he's not running deep enough. I thought he would run it a lot deeper. Do you have Hamilton, as in like in Kyle Hamilton?
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but
I thought you were going to throw to the corner,
And that was the
my whole
position you
defense,
wanted to
you know,
be
like,
in, coming out to start this
they were
third
all like,
quarter.
I probably had it open. I was just looking for the middle of the field.
Possibly got a little bit too
I
greedy
didn't know how
right
to
there.
work that.
And to give this time to the tailback. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
2nd and 4. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
That is some fucking bullshit in this game.
16-yard line.
Should only be if he's running the ball.
Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can.
Yeah, you know, that actually does
pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
No, y'all niggas is...
And he's taken down. Back in his own 7.
I wasn't done with my drop
Wind
yet.
up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense as he dragged across each zone, you see him communicating.
Good defense. I thought he had that. Can't rely on this.
Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away.
Come on, Jamie, get out there.
Taking it about the 36.
I was hoping you'd overcommit and go right.
A punt of 45 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
You just not gonna block.
And he'll take it
Bro, I am the worst tackler. Oh man. When I chose the guy that dove on the outside, he's supposed to be the linebacker behind him. They made me the guy in front of me.
Will Lutz on for the point after.
Come on, Kenny. Watch out.
And he converts and it cuts the lead to 35-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott. Career long, by the way, for him, 61 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout
I don't know why
by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. Back to throw here. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
What the fuck kind of play was that?
It's just a sweep.
Yeah, but the dude was walking. I've never seen him walk across the field. I've seen him sprint.
Elliott on for the extra point.
Holy.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think just
now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
Good blocks, guys.
How do they adjust?
3 people on the line. Good blocks.
We always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
From the 24, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Pick me up. Here we go. Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. Let's kill me down. Hey, go Mike 40, Mike 40. I'm here.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's brought down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right.
Oh my gosh, I threw it to the wrong one that time. He had to pick between 2 people and I fucked it up.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them. gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Eluding the pressure right.
Bro, I was telling people to go, and no one wanted to listen.
Pretty sure they all did. I just played off of them.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier.
Oh,
and he is
good cutback.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Aaron Jones, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he's got it in the end zone. Call here, down by as many
I thought he might have been taking it.
And they'll get 2 points closer instead of 1.
He just still should have played that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year.
Oh my gosh.
No less as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter.
Thought you would run the ball out of Wildcat.
9 on first down. And just a yard to go here on second down. And now they'll run it here off tackle. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 83 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And
of course you overthrow that one. Oh, man.
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Down right around the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And they are
of course, everyone else gets open, even though I'm playing inside.
As they just add to their totals.
That's
so
okay.
more and more like it is going to be a success.
I literally pressed man, played inside, and they got burnt inside. On an inside route, I mean.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And a good return. They get out across the 35 to the 36. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And this is caught on the
You got me when I was switching my players.
They are. What a catch. A big-time play there for New Orleans. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. 7 yards the pick up there. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Mahomes now going to lead his guys up for the 2-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. Being chased out left. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion.
That was
So
pretty cool.
On a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit.
Freaking chasing me.
You got me over pursuing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout,
because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks. Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's your linebacker or your?
That's a linebacker.
The incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes make work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead will swell by one more.
Sorry if the wind's it. I'm hot.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. To his left. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, the Saints were able to hold on to it, so they will indeed keep possession. On 2nd and 12, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
You just have so much pressure off of nothing, really. Sending 4 people.
You just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Yeah, I don't understand it either because they never really play like this. Only against, I think, you and Ty.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He completes it to Jones. And he's got some space here.
Bro, I really thought I was on the SWAT.
A big play there on the catch and run. One final try for Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Was that man?
Yeah.
TD, but it was not to be. And
Thought you were in cover
Thomas
3.
now
Cover
in
2,
this
man.
game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
Okay, well,
The defensive guys, they're just
it is what it is.
points up every week. We'll just keep
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier. When they score that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Eagles, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank